Hey everybody, welcome back to the Robin's Nest. Thank you for joining. This is Saturday, November 12th. I just thought I would bring you along and show you a few things that I'm doing. And it's been a busy day, so let's get started. Alrighty, so this morning, well, about 11 o'clock this morning, I had bought a deep freeze. This is my old deep freeze. Got tired of digging in it, so I went and got a new one, an upright. So this one here will go out in the shed, and I will either use it to put extra stuff in, or I might just go ahead and use it to store chicken feed. So this is what I got. It's a Frigidaire. I just got everything loaded into it. Let's see if I can get it open without moving it, since it's sitting not up against the wall. So this is how I've got it organized right now. I need to get some more baskets. I think baskets will be easier. And all of this came out of this other one. Plus I threw a bunch away. So this is one thing I'm doing. I just turned off the big deep freeze. I'm going to let it defrost. And then I will start cleaning that one, and we'll get it out of the house. So with that, now I'm going to do some stuff in the kitchen. So let's get started. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to do, because it's almost 6 o'clock tonight, is I am going to get some stuff together. And I am going to do a tincture, infused oil, and then have some hot tea. I've been researching, trying to find something that will help me with my cholesterol levels, because I do have high cholesterol. And most of you that watch this know that I had a stent last year put in my neck. Well, I just don't like the medication. I lost lots and lots of hair all over here on the sides. And throughout my hair, I just had handfuls and handfuls of hair. So I got off the cholesterol medicine, and it stopped. And then I went to see my heart doctor, and he made me start taking it again, and it started again. So I decided, nope, I'm not taking it. I'm going to find something and see. So I'm going to do this for a couple of months, and then go in and have my levels checked and see if it's helping with my cholesterol levels. So anyway, let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'll show you. I've been researching. This right here is one of my favorite books. The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. And in this book, which I've checked 2 or 3 other books, not just that book, and this is what I found. So I'm going to be using oregano. Yes, the oregano that you cook with. So you can use it in an oil for your skin, a tincture, a tea, and you can cook with it, which a lot of people do. I really haven't cooked that much with it, but I'm going to make a tincture, a oil, and then make me some tea. So it is an antiviral, antibacterial, and antifungal. It boosts the immune system, yeast infections, It helps your skin health, reduces signs of aging, heals blemishes, reduces appearance of scars. It also neutralizes the free radicals in the skin that causes wrinkles and age spots. It says will help with cancer, slow the growth and reproduction of cancer cells, and promotes cancer cell death. Now, I have lots and lots of skin cancer, pre-skin cancer. I have a big old scar up here on my shoulder that I had a big one and I had to have it removed. So I'm going to make the infused oil to put on those and see if I can help and stop them. This is what being young and stupid and being in tanning beds all the time caused. So for that, that's why I'm going to make the oil and try it. And then it also contains omega fatty 3 acids, which helps improve the cholesterol levels. And they say it can help prevent heart attacks and strokes. Well, before I got my stent put in, I was 99% blocked in the main artery that goes to the brain, and my heart doctor told me I was very, very lucky that I was ready to have a massive stroke. So, with that being said, let's get to it. I don't want to spend too much time on it. I already have some hot water here. And I just ordered this online. I'm going to put this down in here. Well, I shouldn't do that, because it said a teaspoon for the tea. So I put a teaspoon in here, and I am just going to set it in my hot water, which I already had ready, so you guys wouldn't have to wait for the water to boil. I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to let it steep for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. Now, well, we're crooked here. Now I'm going to get started on the, let's do the tincture first. The direction says fill it a third full of your oregano. So I'm going to say that's about a third full. If you use fresh oregano, then you need to fill it all the way up and chop it up before you put it into your thing. Okay, so now I'm going to use vodka, 40% alcohol, and it's 80 proof. And I am just going to get the lid off of here. And I am just going to fill this all the way up. Cover all that material. Whoops. No, I have not been drinking any of it either. But boy, I sure did spill it. Okay. Now I'm just going to, I don't know where my, got some chopsticks that I usually use just to put all this down in here. Just use this. This is a shorter one. Now that is completely covered. I will let it soak in, come back and make sure it's still all full and covered once it soaks into the dried oregano. And every day for about a week, 2 weeks, I will just come back in and shake it. Keep it in a cool, dark place for 6 weeks. I've already labeled my jar. It says oregano tincture, a third full, vodka, 80 proof, 11, 12, 22. So that's my first one. Okay, so now let's get on with this next one. I use all kinds of glass jars, especially when I do the oils and stuff. And that's about half full, but that's okay. All right, now I'm going to, you can use avocado oil. You can use any kind of oil you want. Oh, this is not, there we go. Any kind of oil. Olive oil, grapeseed oil. I like avocado oil, pure avocado oil, because you can get it, anything you cook with it, you can get hot, where some of the other oils, you have to really be careful on the temp or it burns, or in some cases it will go rancid. And so this here just ensures me that I'm not going to have any issues. So I'm going to take this and do the same as I did with the alcohol. I'm just going to cover that plant matter. And get all of it down in the bottom. Get it all stirred up. And once again, I will come in every day, shake it, which I might do what I consider is the cheap method. I bought one of those little bitty crock pots, and I put a rag in the bottom of it so that I don't have to worry about the glass breaking. And I just put it on really, really low heat and just simmer the oil for 4 hours. And then that will give a really good infused oil. But if you don't want to do it that way, you can just put it in the oil, put it in a dark, cool place for about 6 weeks, and then you strain it out. This here I'm going to make into a salve. This one will be a tincture. So I have the cans and the bottles for the infused oil and the tincture. And again, I've got this marked oregano infused with avocado oil, and 10, 12, or 22. Or 11, 12, or 22. So both of those there, I'm going to do that. Okay, let's check this tea. Now, so you guys know I did not go in the beginning and try it. So this is steeped for a little bit. And you can take this that you used, you can throw it in the trash. I will probably put it in my chicken feed in the morning because oregano is good for your animals. your chickens. It helps their bodies too. So I think to sweeten this, well, let's taste it without a sweetener first. Well, it just tastes like water. There's really no flavor, but maybe I need to let it steep a little bit longer. But I'm going to put a teaspoon of honey, or you could also use a maple syrup as a sweetener. But this is what I'm going to be drinking. Put that in there for a little bit longer. I'll just have a cup a day for a couple of weeks. That is not bad. The honey sweetened it a little bit, and I think it brought out the flavor of the oregano. So I'm just going to let this steep in there while I drink it. And so anyway, please, on any of this, do not take my advice, because everybody's health is different, and you know, it mixes with prescription medications that you're on. At this time, I take no prescription medications. I have discontinued my heart medicine and my cholesterol medicine, and I just don't want to take pills every day. If I can do it in a tea or a tincture, then that's what I'm going to be doing. So I did make some mullein tincture, and I take it, and it sure is helping me so far with my bronchitis and all of my heaviness, you know, from the allergies. So that works for me. But you need to make sure, do your research to see if it will fit you. So anyway, with that, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you guys have a good evening, and we will see you next time. Bye.